Hello, beautiful humans. It's Monday Night Muses. How are we feeling? So the first thing I want to do today, because I have a brand new patron and I'm so thankful. Museling. Am I saying it right? Is it museling? Like a museling, like a miniature muse? Thank you so much, Museling, for becoming a patron. I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons because y'all deserve it. But first I want to say, did you guys get to tune in for Kelsey Burke? Like, oh my goodness. Or I'm sorry, it's really just Kelsey. Like, you're sneezing. I hope y'all are supporting her. I hope y'all are like busy buying her music on Bandcamp. Right, meow. Because you deserve those murder ballads in your life. Yay, Patreon shout out. I'm pulling up my Patreon to get the most current list at this moment. Because yes, as Museling said, we are 3 patrons away for a new music video starring my plastic dinosaurs. Y'all know that my plastic dinosaurs love, they ham it up for the camera. They love to be in music videos. So it's going to be a really good time. Time for the patron shout out. Anti-Fragile Tarot, who you should follow. Nico, Pat, and Chaka Nice, who's our featured poet today. Michael Brennan, Melissa Page, the fat feminist witch. Judith Wyman, Buff Cup. Tracy Clark, Paul Graham, carried Jesus. Doug Stahlknocker, Ayla Faye, and Amy Schultz. Ooh, Jeremy Lawrence, B. and Whimsical Solace, Deborah Hazard, Jay Rosen, and Carol Gleaves, a mighty jammer. In her own right, Josie Bello, Renee Bouchard, and Museling. Thank you for being patrons. I'm so grateful for you. Museling, you're the newest patron. Do you want to name a theme for tonight? I have a theme on deck if that's like too on the spot, but if you want to name a theme for tonight's music and poetry, I would love it. It is a fantastic community. Thank you, F Cup / Diggy Cat, the cruise director of the online streaming community, my friend Diggy Cat. All right, let's get this party started. Mighty Jammer, shh, I'm being very, very quiet. Okay, fair. So I'm going to tell you then. Here is Here is the theme that I would like to play tonight, and the theme is beauty in the chaos. I don't know if anyone else has felt like life is a little friggin' chaotic lately. Have you all seen that meme about 2022 coming and it's just like, we're just gonna walk very quietly into 2022. No one's gonna make any big posts about this being our year. We're just gonna tiptoe in calmly and casually because we don't need another crazy year. There has been a lot of chaos lately. So that's what my theme is. It's beauty in chaos, because that is, frankly, that's what saves my friggin' life, is art. Art is the beauty in the chaos of our struggle every day. Hydration checkpoint. Oops. Wine checkpoint. What are y'all sipping on? Where are you tuned in from? What are you sipping on? And how are you feeling? Those are my questions for you in order. And when I say how are you feeling, I want you to know that is not a polite how are you feeling. That's not a like hosty fun time how are you feeling. I really want to know. I want to know how you are really feeling, because I care and we show up for each other on Monday Night Muses. We support each other. Cheers. 2022 is the year when we all learn the Greek alphabet. I mean, I'm here for that. Oh, because of COVID. Oh, I get it. I guess I'm here for that. Accidental Greek lessons, whoopsies, Delta, Omicron, and so on. Did you mean to make that rhyme? Because you made it rhyme a little bit. Let's learn the Greek alphabet in 2022, 'cause learning is fun, learning is fun. Seriously, I don't want anyone to die. Please get vaxxed and wear your mask. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Sorry, sometimes there just needs to be an impromptu jam when someone says something that rhymes. Midwest, drinking coconut water, feeling tired. Hello, thank you for tuning in. How are you? Drinking coffee in California. Coffee, California, coffee. Your feelings are coffee. I'm here for it. Oh, and tired, but okay. All right, my loves, we are singing today about beauty in chaos. We have an awesome poet who is our feature for Poetry Corner later tonight, Chaka. You will really enjoy their poetry. I'm having a good time, way too good of a time to be real honest, with my little Wurlitzer sound over here. And I think what I'm going to do is start on the guitar. Okay, if anyone has requests, let me know. Type song list. To get the song list, it's !SL. SL like song list, and you will get the song list. This is an original focus thing, so you will find original music on that song list. I know a lot of people have like a big song list of covers, and I do play a lot of covers, and I've been thinking hard about it, and I really want Twitch for me to be about sharing original music, sharing stories, sharing poetry. And so that's what I'm keeping the focus on, is the original stuff and improv stuff and poetry. And I hope that's cool with y'all. Y'all have continued to support me on Monday Night Muses, so I'm thinking it's cool with you. Ooh, drinking apple cider vinegar with water and ice cubes. That is like a step beyond kombucha. It's like, because I feel like it has that like soury, sour flavor. I hope you were enjoying your apple cider vinegar drink. I've never heard of anyone just drinking it straight up like a drink. Probably very healthy for you. All right, let me sing to you, my loves, my dearest darlings. I'm going to start with a song called Let You Down, and then we're going to go from there. you know what? I just realized it helps a great deal when I plug in my guitar. Fine. 4 years in keto, and it's the best drink. That's fascinating. I know about the keto diet, and I'm intrigued by it because it seems to involve eating a great deal of cheese, and I'm pro-cheese. I have not tried it myself. But that's cool. Now the guitar's plugged in. Liminal spaces on deck. I love it. Okay. So we have, I'm going to play Let You Down, then I'm going to play Liminal Spaces, and maybe another couple more. And then it's time for Poetry Corner. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you got to see our opener, Kelsey. She's so good. She's so fun. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Honestly, Claire, I feel like me performing Let You Down is like me doing my best Claire Raby impression, because I just feel like I feel like your vocal style and your vocal arrangement style is like Beauty and Chaos, like pretty beautiful chaos, and that is what I'm going for in that song. And that's why I chose it to represent our theme of beautiful chaos tonight. Hey, Barbie. Good to see you. How are you? All right. So next up, we have Liminal Spaces for Savannah. Oh, thank you so much. We have Liminal Spaces for Savannah. And then we have one of my holiday songs for the Claire Bear, and then question mark, whatever feels sassy and delightful to you. I'm going to open up the song list so I can see if anyone has made any requests through that site. Because it will let you actually like request on the spot, which is pretty nifty. Let me see what's in the queue. Okay. All right, so Kelsey, thank you so much for making a Twitch account for me and then sharing these. Is that a tornado and a series of hearts? I'm delighted by it. I'll be honest with you, I have like mood lighting, and so then I try to read the emojis and I'm like, what could it be? Someone sent me like a baby Yoda emoji once, and I was like a grandmother. I'm like, what is that? Is that a green apple? I can't help it, y'all. It's low light in here because I want it to look nifty for y'all. Anyway, this is Kelsey. Look at Kelsey's amazing username. No, you're so good and fun. Birkenstocker666. I'm so happy with like the multiple layers of puns in that. Thank you. Thank you for existing. Okay, Liminal Spaces time, my loves. I have a thing for liminal spaces. I get stuck inside them for ages. When you observe a particle, the particle changes, but no one's understanding what I change to. If you're looking, I had a book of dreams on my nightstand. I always thought that I'd come back for it. I had to prove I could do it my way. I had to prove that I could make rent. If you just believed me the first time, it wouldn't have been so hard for me. Where is the music, monk I never got to be? Where is the night of cups I was promised? 'Cause I got stuck trying to chase money. Those were all the lines of the chorus, but they were not in the right order. I have a thing for piano players. I try to learn from the things I'm drawn to. I try to learn why the moth inside me likes this particular flame, so I don't get burned again. I have a notebook, so many it's embarrassing. I have a lot to say for someone so quiet. People think that she is a stuck-up bitch until they get to know me. And by the time they get to know me, I'm attached, even if it's wrong. Where is the night of cups I was promised? I went all in, all I got was this lousy discernment. 'Cause I got stuck chasing love from somebody. 'Cause I got stuck trying to chase money. It's too late now. You can never take it back. It's too late now. You can never get the years back. It's too late now, and the future looks exhausting. Where are the broken but good-hearted people? Myself changing into something I don't like. 'Cause I got stuck chasing love from somebody. 'Cause I got stuck trying to chase money. I have a thing for liminal spaces. I get stuck inside them for ages. When you observe a particle, the particle changes, but no one's understanding when I change too. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Savannah. That makes me think of how you were talking about in your Instagram live, how you have all of these beautiful notebooks that you haven't filled in yet, and you're going to fill them in your depth here. I just love that. Everyone, drop your Instagram, by the way, Savannah. Savannah's an awesome human who just like made this really nice Instagram post about something that we're talking about on the Patreon called having a depth year, which is basically, I'm not going to say it as well as Savannah did, but basically it's like taking a year, instead of like choosing shiny new goals for yourself, choosing to kind of go deep with stuff that already means a lot to you. So either showing up for things you may have neglected in the past, or showing up for like the things you already have, like putting time into your possessions in your home that you already have instead of buying new things. And, putting times into goals that you've already been working on instead of inventing a new one, that kind of thing. Savannah just did this really, really nice Instagram live about it. And I actually shared it in another Discord server that I'm in. I was like, guys, we're talking about having a depth here. I can't explain it. Go listen to Savannah. And, yeah. I'm so excited about it. I'm really excited about 2022. I don't know if I've said it to all y'all, but I will say that I am doing this depth year thing, and I'm focusing on the things in my career that I always kind of push to the side and haven't made time for, projects that have been kind of on the back burner for a while. That's going to be my focus in 2022, not shiny new projects. And the first thing I'm going to do is spend a month just honoring my patrons, because I love you guys, and I have to say you are the best part of 2021. And the best part of my career right now. It just makes me so very happy, and I feel so blessed to be in community with all of you. So it's going to be Patronapalooza in January 22. There's going to be content dropping on the Patreon every single day. So if you want in on that and you're not on the Patreon yet, it's patreon.com/Rorie Kelly. Maybe it's floating across the bottom there. Oh, it is. Anyway. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I should say Magical Lavender Witch, because I keep saying Savannah, and, your username is different. I never know if people want to keep their names secret. Savannah Tillett on Instagram. Go follow her. I love her outlook on life. I love her energy and her existence. And Claire says, I envy people who actually write in their notebooks. I definitely feel that. I definitely understand. Aw, thanks, Dad. All right. Claire asked for a holiday song. I think I'm going to go for Bring On the Snow. Barbie says, I'm donating and gifting with my life. Honestly, Barbie, your life is a donation and a gift. Like, your energy. I feel the same way about you, both you and both you and Savannah, which is that when you show up, the energy on a stream just goes up like crazy. It's just such a good feeling. So thank you for being there. I'm not secret. That's my real name. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to play you a song called Bring On the Snow. First, hydration checkpoint. Everybody, are you keeping hydrated? It's a good idea to hydrate yourself, because your lovely self deserves it. Okay, so I think I'm going to play Bring On the Snow because I've been kind of vibing with a new loopy version of Bring On the Snow lately, which you can hear on my YouTube if you want to have it be shareable. And patrons, by the way, if you're a patron, you have an MP3 version of this too, in case you wanted to pop it on a playlist or something. I thought I would just go ahead and share the audio of that with you as well. Let me tune up, because this song just super wants to be in tune, otherwise it gets really kind of sad. So this is a song called Bring On the Snow. I wrote this song for a movie, which was such a cool experience. And so this woman, Candace Kane, she's a local filmmaker here on Long Island. And such a badass too. She's just constantly churning out film and TV series for streaming. And uses a lot of local music in her work. And she said that she was looking for a song to be playing on the radio while somebody was on the way to go try to meet their family in a big snowstorm. And she like sent me the script of the movie, and I was able to kind of like read the script and then write the song. It was such a cool experience. I love getting to write. Like, it was like a joy for me as a songwriter. And so this is a song that came out. It's called Bring on the Snow, and it is about wanting to be with your loved ones come hell or high water. Bring on the snow. I've got to go. I've got to go home. Bring on the snow. I've got to go. I've got to go home. On the snow. I've got to go. I've got to go home. Snowflakes and starlight under a night sky. On a long, long drive. On the snow. I've got to go. I've got to go home. On the snow. Bring on the snow. I've gotta go home. Bring on the snow. I won't take no for an answer. I've gotta go home. I thought I knew where this road would lead me. I thought I knew where my life would be by now, but it all fell through. What I need is some time to just be with the people who know and love me now, but it all fell through. Bring on the snow. I won't take no for an answer. I gotta go home. I'm all alone. No car, no phone. I've gotta go home. And I have never been scared of challenges. I like the feeling of stepping up to fight for my right to survive. But this road had another plan for me, and I've never been one to admit defeat, but at least I tried. You open your door and your heart to me, and made me believe in new possibility. My bad luck led me here under the mistletoe. So here's to my bad luck, yeah. Here's to the snow. Bring on the snow. I've gotta go. I've gotta go home. I'm all alone. No car, no phone. I've gotta go home. On the snow. Snowflakes and starlight under a night sky. On a long, long, long drive. On the snow. Snowflakes and starlight under a night sky. On a long, long drive. Snow, everybody. Hi, Susie Snow. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Savannah's 2-year-old is trying to sing along. I love that. I'm honored. Oh wow. Barbie says, could you sing a song for the tornado survivors and those we lost? Climate change sucks. I've gone to my deceased mother in a blizzard on Long Island. Oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Let's like sing something healing here. Absolutely. I think I'm gonna do a rare cover because I think I have the song I'd like to sing as a tribute, and I just want to pull up the chords for you really quick because I think that's important. So give me 2 seconds here. Then we're gonna do Poetry Corner after this song. Thank you so much for tuning in, Susie Snow. That's so awesome. We brought you. I love it. Also, thank you so much. Thank you for following me, Susie Snow. Thank you, Museling Diva, over here for gifting 1 month tier 1 subscriptions to people in the chat. You are a blessing on the universe. Thank you so much. Thank you for your generosity and kindness today, Museling Diva. All right, let me pull up this song. We're going to get serious for a moment because, sometimes that's just appropriate. There's been a lot of loss lately. I want to try to find, what's the name of this song? I'm looking it up for you. Because it is, in my opinion, kind of the most beautiful song to kind of honor grief. Just want to find it here. And I thank you for your patience, everybody. I know I had it up a minute ago. Let me put on a little bit of a looping vibe for you. To look something up on the fly at a gig, I just put on the little hold music. Here we go. We're just going to go for broke with the lyrics because I can't find a chart, but whatever. It's a beautiful song. All right, this is, I always do this, and today I was like, I'm going to not look up things on the fly. I'm going to just perform a set list like a grown-up. But then Barbie asked to sing something to honor those lost in the tornadoes, and I just felt like that was really, really valid. So this is a song called In a Graveyard. It is a song by Rufus Wainwright. It is the most beautiful song I've ever heard about kind of honoring someone's passing. And I'm going to sing this today as kind of an an honoring and celebration of our grief, not just for this recent, national disaster and climate change and all of that, but also for, a lot of us have lost a lot over the last couple of years. Wandering properties of death, arresting moons within our eyes, and smiles we did rest amongst the granite tombs to catch our breath. Worldly sounds of endless warring were for just a moment silent stars. Worldly boundaries of dying were for just a moment, never ours. All was new, just as the black horizons blue. There along the bending pathway, I smiled in knowing I'd be back one day. Thank you for holding space for that, everybody. Dedicated to those who have been lost recently. I just saw a truly disconcerting news article saying that there were factory workers in a candle factory that were threatened with being fired if they left early to avoid the tornado, and many people died in that factory, and that's just really heartbreaking. And the reason I bring it up is not to make us even more sad, but just to kind of remind us that workers' rights are human rights, and this is the reason. We think of Labor Day like a holiday, but it's really important for workers to be able to organize and workers to be able to have their basic needs met and have their rights looked after, because human lives are more important than profit. Anyway, sending out love to everyone who might be grieving at this time. Okay, thanks for hanging out, Museling. Enjoy your sleep. Okay, my dears. Teardrops, says Barbie Gelman. I feel it. I love that song by Rufus Wainwright because it brings a kind of peace while still acknowledging the complex kind of emotions of grief. Claire says that whole story fills me with so much rage. Yes, I feel the same. Labor rights forever. All right, on that very cheerful note, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to bring us all down, but I did want to take a moment and create space for that. On that very cheerful note, it's going to be time for Poetry Corner. Are we excited about Poetry Corner? Lost my audio for a second there. Now it's back. All right. Here we go. All right, our featured poet tonight is Chaka Nice. Chaka sent me a series of poems that I am going to read for you from my cellular phone. Okay. Here we go. Thank you so much for tuning in for Poetry Corner. My name is Rorie Kelly. Poetry Corner happens every Monday night live on my live stream, Monday Night Muses, which you can hear live at twitch.tv/Rorie Kelly at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, and other times in other places. Poetry Corner happens usually right around 8:30 p.m. or about an hour and a half in, so you can adjust for your time zone. It then gets syndicated to Lucky Star Radio as well as to WUSB.FM, which is a local radio station here on Long Island, but also listenable through the whole world when you type WUSB.FM into your browser. I'm so, so grateful to Captain Phil from WUSB and Diggy Cat from Lucky Star Radio for making Poetry Corner, for signal boosting it, for giving it a wider audience. I've met a couple people in the last few weeks who were like, Rorie Kelly, you're the poetry person. I heard you on the radio. And I'm so delighted that is how, that's how people know my name. So I'm going to read you a poem tonight by Chaka Nice. This is called The Moon and Fire. I give my pain unto the moon, and my hesitation unto the fire. Let it burn and bust up the ashes like those days I slept through. I drink up my emotions, spit them out, and repeat. I tear up the Surgeon General's scribbled, halting warning, and I would eat that too, but I don't know where his pen has been. I give my sick unto the moon, and my cautious unto the fire. I walk away free, having got the better of both of them, hastily growing up new problems to give up if they come back, feeling they've gotten ripped off. I drink up self-analysis, spit it out and repeat, freeze it so it is solid, and cut it into smaller and smaller bits, because not one of them true, out of context. I give my flights to the moon and my freeze to the fire, and try to grow new limbs with both of their approval. That was a poem by Chaka Nice called The Moon and Fire. This next one is called Identity. Identity is a never-ending series of on-off switches, and only you get to flip them. But even you don't always know why, swapping components, horns and fins, surgeon scars and phantom limbs. Behold, a mirror but a moment, elusive as birth, waiting for nouns to appear, searching for a name you can etch in rock. Searching for a face you can freeze eternally, paper over every reflection with this correct incarnation. But Why does the lack of this punch my guts, sweep my leg, steal my dimes when they splatter out of my pockets into the rush of the street? Identity can only be drunken in maximum quantities, shape and color and sound, big sound, curled up on the floor, slowly unraveling until finally you can hear it, no matter which ears you wear today. Silence. The space between the noise is a ripe mine. Mine. I don't know what I am. What, who, which. But I know what I've got. I've got me a shovel. Thank you for listening. I have 2 more poems for you today. This next one is called The Art of the Evening. I think this one's going to be just a little a cappella. I am setting up this music, if you're curious about the music you're hearing, if you're listening to the audio version of this. I'm looping this music kind of live on the spot. This is all a very improvisational experience. And I have to say, it's a real gift and a pleasure and a blessing for me to be able to read this poetry provided to me by poets I admire. Chaka is someone I have known for a long time, and I've always admired their poetry since I first met them, long enough ago that I felt that I now feel old at the Pisces Cafe. And it's a real gift and a blessing to be able to build art with this art. Ooh. I miss those days of echoes in the hall, before the show begins, running down the subway platform, twirling on the lamppost, scared of heights, but so sure you could fly if the wind caught you right. And everyone was a friend if they knew a song to share, or the right wink and words, and I would form my body into shapes more memorable than comfortable. And I would choose my words more for sound than meaning. And who could get mad at that? It's just an art, sneaking in the artist's entrance, signing programs after the show when I wasn't even in it, jumping over garbage cans in the slick, sooty, sweet, sweaty air. Missed the next train, or caught the wrong connection, and you prefer it that way. Because it means the night is still going, and you are the moon. Dreading the moment the yellow face bursts back out and sends you away again. And everyone was so beautiful, you don't know how they can stand it. And everyone was so beautiful, you don't know how they can stand you. Maybe they won't notice if you stay perfectly silent. Maybe they won't notice if you keep talking all night. Maybe they won't notice if you write something beautiful enough you can replace your ugly face with. Now you are truly the moon. Self-fulfilling asteroid, reflecting art and beauty back at the pretty ones, with lightning in your fingers and lightning flashing out your eyes, waiting to join with anyone else's who knows the secrets. That rebellion is just knowing that most lines that have been drawn are arbitrary cow patties, and numbers were invented to count a beat. And if you're counting something else, you're doing it wrong. And there are so many more problems in rooms that don't have drums in them. and punk rock and 12-bar blues and stuttering poets and dream interpretations and maps of the pyramids and myths of the twilight and of the dawn and of every new age bursting off the page, of every blank journal on the shelf, and sweet mad possibilities and dancing in the rain and dancing down the train car and falling asleep slouched in the seat just before hits and reaching your hand into the liminal space between the station and the train and pulling out the most brilliant words you could imagine and stuffing them in your hat for safekeeping, but sweating them off by the next time you looked again the next morning. But it's all worth it because you knew that night was real. This is going to be the last poem of the night. This is called, I just knew it. This is called Despite. I usually only do a few poems. I usually do 2 or 3, but Chaka was gracious enough to send me 4, and I am greedy enough to read you all 4. Are you thankful for, as Frank said, guitars and drums and desperate poetry? For every fool who learned 2 chords or how to count to 4 impeccably, to give you a reason to get out of bed, for metaphors and memories and backwards awkward rhymes that give words more meanings than the dictionary could hold, for radios and MP3s and 100-minute tapes and songs you have in common being the best conversation starter there could ever be. If you sold your soul for rock and roll, I bet it's the best deal you could ever make. Thank you so much for tuning in to Poetry Corner this week. The poems I read to you today were by Chaka Nice. Make sure you tune in again. You can catch this live streaming every Monday night on twitch.tv/Rorie Kelly at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time and other times and other places. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now that I'm done recording the part of Poetry Corner that will be syndicated, I want to apologize to you, Chaka, because you sent me those poems in a Facebook message, and as I'm scrolling, my thumb kept accidentally like reacting to your messages, so I might have laugh reacted to one of them accidentally, and I want you to know I didn't mean to do it. It was just me going no, I don't want a reaction, I just want to scroll. All right, scrolling up to see these comments. Then we're going to do a couple more songs. I'm going to do Make It Count, I think. Barbie, you froze. I'm back. Are you here, Barbie? Good, you're back. Okay, good. You guys are the best. Oh, I'm seeing a couple of new comments. Okay. It seems very much like a We Need to Hold Space for Grief week. Yeah, I really agree with you. Oh, thank you. Brittany says, you are a great space to do that. Thank you for holding space for our grief, Rorie. Thank you. That's something that, especially in the last 2 years, I started Muses at kind of a dark time. Well, Delia started Muses, and then I was grateful to kind of pick up the torch. And it's been important to me to meet authentically, not to just kind of forget our troubles and goof around, which I think there are a lot of streamers who are doing that, and I think that's totally necessary sometimes. But I want us to be really real together. That's what I want Monday Night Muses to be about. So thank you for being a part of that with me, for showing up and holding space. You are welcome, Chaka. Chaka says, I think it was just a heart react. All good. Actually, it was a laugh react. And then I was like, crap, I don't want Chaka to think I'm laughing at their poetry. And I quickly changed it to a heart react while I was reading it. Pisces Cafe was in Babylon, Barbie. It was a really wonderful place. Grief surrounds, but we embrace and go on. Yes. Yes, I agree. All right, I'm going to play Make It Count for You because that's been my vibe lately. That's been the song that I've been... You know, when you write a song, it's almost like you are, for me at least, I don't want to put words in other people's mouths, but it's almost like I am like learning how to communicate the emotions of the song to other people as I kind of develop the arrangement. And that's what I've been doing with this song, kind of in a slow groove lately. Ooh, I don't want an arpeggio sound. I want a pad. This one I think is good. There we go. Okay. This is a song called Make It Count. And I dedicate it to all of you. Oh, nice. Brittany says, I got this has been my pre-therapy song for the last month. I am honored. Let's see. Okay. Sugar dust, darling, do you need an adventure? Baby, only you could turn the open road into a lecture. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough for this. Like a catbird praying for the answer, tensing up your neck like you're pushing through a disaster. Let the solstice open you up. Let the whole world say that enough is enough. Let your shoulders down and just breathe a little while. Behold, you are free. Sky holds you up. You are enough. Behold, you are free, and you don't have to shut down your love anymore. No one's coming to get you. No one's coming to take you down a peg. No one's coming to get you now. Make it count, make it count, make it count to the old you. You hate to take advice, so you only ask for advice from the moon. You're driving from the backseat like, will we get there soon? It's hard enough without this total lack of self-trust. You are enough for this. Behold, you are free, and the sky holds you up. You are enough. Behold, you are free, and you don't have to shut down your love anymore. No one's coming to get you. No one's coming to take you down a peg. No one's coming to get you now. Make it count, make it count, make it count for the old you. Turning over leaves like a cockle of crackles. you're slacking off. Oh, we used to be, the future is the past, and time moves slow, you're always running so fast, and there's a stitch in your side and you're not gonna last when you're trying to breathe and all you have is a gasp. Behold, you are free and the sky holds you up, you are enough. Behold, you are free and you don't have to shut down your love anymore. No one's coming to get you, no one's coming to take you down a peg, no one's coming to get you now. Make it count, 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 make it count. No one's coming to get you, get you. No one's coming to get you, get you. Make it count, no one's coming to get you, get you. Make it count, make it count, make it count for the old you. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. I got one more song for you. And I think it's time to do Up From Here. I think that is maybe the energy that this week needs. Ah, thanks, Ed. That's one of the songs that eventually, when the Kellys get their act together and get back into the studio, that's one of the songs we're going to be working on for new recording, new album eventually, but emphasis on the word eventually. All right, I'm gonna play you Up From Here because I think that's the energy. So I'll give my standard disclaimer, which is that if you are watching with small people and you don't want your small people to hear the F curse, now is the time for us to say adieu, because I will be singing the F curse very loudly and very frequently. If, however, you want to sing along with me, let me tell you, it's going to make you feel real good. Up from where? Up from here, Barbie. Was this a promise? Guess so. Studio album, yeah. Kelsey says the chinchillas may react badly. I understand. You know, if you've got chinchillas in your house and you need to protect their virgin chinchilla ears, hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do. All right. Savannah says my small people hear me curse all the time. Well, there we have it. All right. This is a song called Up From Here. This is about belligerent positivity, which is the only kind of positivity I'm any good at. And I hope you recall it when everything in your life seems like crappy and like you're having a run of bad luck. I hope that this song is something that lets you power through. Should we talk about the loss of tiny objects, very small specific parts without which nothing can be fixed? Should we talk about Mercury retrograde? It's totally cool, I love to put the past in perspective, but now that we are back in the present, everything in my life seems to be broken. Should we talk about my psychological state? Let's not play with fire here. It's already been a long day. You cannot be serious the way you're jerking me around. This bad luck is hilarious, 'cause you can't keep this fucker down. Should we talk about guitars and cars and bank accounts? It's a Russian roulette. Where will the problem be today? I am one headlight short of a bright outlook. That's not a metaphor. I hope I don't get pulled over anyway. I thank my lucky stars that I am good in a crisis, and thank the universe for giving me so much practice. You cannot be serious the way you're jerking me around. This bad luck is hilarious, 'cause you can't keep this fucker down. Don't threaten me with a a good time. I wouldn't know what to do with it. Everything will be just fine as soon as I find my keys and my wallet. I can only go up from here. I can only go up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up. Oh, you cannot be serious the way you're jerking me around. This bad luck is hilarious, 'cause you can't keep this fucker down. No, watch me turn my luck around. No, watch me turn my luck around. Yeah, you can't keep this fucker down. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you for joining me for a wonderful night of music and poetry. For me, it was wonderful because of you. So thank you so much for being a part of my universe. We are going to raid someone now. Who would you like to raid? What do you think, guys? Does anyone have a suggestion? If not, I will see who's live right now and pick someone out for us. If you are watching the replay of this right now, if you're like, what are you talking about, raid? And what are all these comments I'm seeing that aren't in the comment feed? Because this replay is on Tuesday nights on Facebook and YouTube. I want to let you know, it's a replay, and you can tune in live on Twitch every Monday night. And at the end, we go and raid someone, which basically means we go crash another person's stream and, hang out and listen to more music. Pretty much that's what happens. Emmy or Sarah? Hit me with a username, Susie Snow. Hit me with a username, and that is who we will raid. Because I'm here for it. I'm always here to take suggestions. Twitch.tv. Boo boo. As always, I'm going to sing you out in a minute. Emmy Law Music or Sarah Lightman? Let's see who's streaming. Okay. Let's raid Sarah Lightman. I haven't raided Sarah Lightman in a minute. Okay, we're going to raid Sarah Lightman together. You're going to really love her vibe, her vocal style. It's a good scene. So all you have to do to raid is just like the raid's going to come up and you could just be swept along with it. It's going to be easy. Let me sing you out. Thank you for coming to Monday Night Muses. 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 Thank you